Welcome to the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of September 12th, 2022. I'm Nicole Erdix, and I'm here with Catherine Haleko.
Hello.
And Terry Morrow.
Hello.
Every week we chat about what parents are talking about, complaining about, and obsessing about right now. This week we are complaining about home disasters and obsessing about gentle parenting. We also take a couple of breaks for an entertainment discussion and a recommendation roundup. Today we are talking about back to school fashion. And oh my goodness, did this I obsessed over this every year for 12 years. This was my...
Is you mean in your youth or over your kids' fashion?
Both. Well, okay, not so much my kids. Well, maybe when they were younger, but as they got older, it wasn't too big of a deal. But definitely for me... But let me just tell you a little bit of backstory about that, and then I'll hand it off. Because when I was growing up, we lived in a very remote community in northern Canada, and we were literally 5 hours from the nearest shopping mall.
Oh my gosh.
So, and we had one store in town that carried clothing, and then the only other option was the Sears catalog. And I don't know if you remember the Sears catalog. But that was the only other option. So you had to plan it out in advance. You had to pretty much know what you're going to wear in like July, because then you had to run it by your friends. So you had to pick out your outfit in the Sears catalog. You had to run it past your friends to see if they were getting the same outfit. And if they were, that was going to be a major faux pas. So you had to coordinate with one another. Because you didn't want, I mean, like, there could have been like 10 girls showing up at school and, wearing the same outfit.
That will not do.
No, can't have that happening. And then we had to order it. So we had to, wait for the order to come in. And of course, you didn't want to risk it being the wrong size or not fitting properly, so you had to give yourself a lot of leeway for the order. So, yeah, that's how my back to school seasons went pretty much every year. And so it was a big deal.
I specifically remember one year having and I had to be in like first or second grade, like young. And I remember having this dress that was for the first day of school, and it was like a jumper, like it had like a pinafore type top, and there was a big applique acorn on it, very
nice.
Fall.
Nice.
And my next door neighbor had the exact same dress, and I was so mad.
Oh no.
And we just didn't.
Infuriating.
Yeah, I don't remember. We didn't do a whole lot of like back to school, like a whole new wardrobe, but we did, it would be like one or two pieces or whatever you kind of needed at the time. So,
yeah, it was definitely a fraught but exciting time.
I remember this was before the town I grew up in, Thousand Oaks, California, before they had a mall. You had to go over the hill into the San Fernando Valley to go to like Topanga Plaza, or I think there was a Fashion Square or something like that. And that's what when we had to get school clothes, when it was a big deal, we would go to the department stores in the valley, and it was a big deal. And my mom had opinions, and I had opinions. Pick out, multiple outfits for sure. I don't know if it was an entire wardrobe, but it was a thing. Yeah. It was a tradition. We would go there, and we would get my school clothes. And then the outfit I remember most now, and this was it was either 7th or 8th grade. I think it was 7th. I think it was starting junior high school. Ooh. And I wore a nylon peasant blouse with flowers on it and crushed velvet hot pants. I was styling.
Yeah. That sounds amazing.
Yeah. It was quite of the moment there in the early 70s. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, we've discussed my traumatic high school fashion faux pas that I believed 17 magazine when they said knee socks were in. I had very cute knee socks and little skirts and stuff, and everybody looked at me like, where are you from? You grew up here. Don't look like you're coming here from New England in your plaids and your knee socks. My saddle shoes. I had saddle shoes. I completely misjudged.
Yeah.
But it was always a big thing. Even in college, I have pictures of myself modeling my new clothes for the first year of college, and my new clothes when I went to Europe, that what I was going to wear there. And it was like a big deal. And my kids are like, we don't care so much. When my daughter was young enough that I could pick out things for her and make her wear them,
Right.
we still did the school clothes thing. But once she got to the point where it's like, I'm sort of into T-shirts and sweatpants, so I'm good.
Right.
Really? We can't get one dress? Come on. Throw me a bone, will ya? So.
Yeah, I mean, what I observe at the high school of today is that the boys wear either sweatpants or shorts, depending. Is it 60 degrees or higher? Okay, then we're going to wear shorts. Is it on below 50 or 60? Okay, well, fine, we'll wear sweatpants or like track pants. And the girls wear leggings, and that's the end. Like, you don't see cute little dresses and,
Do you feel deprived as a mom that you never got to do that? Or relieved?
I mean, probably relieved. I don't know. I mean, when my kids both have always just, they wear what they wear. I mean, I can remember my son at like a year old, no, I don't want to wear that.
Wanted that same onesie every day.
He had this like adorable like corduroy shirt with embroidered little like trucks and diggers and stuff on it.
Yeah.
That was so cute. No, don't like it. Don't like it. It's like, okay, fine.
Oh, man. That's heartbreaking.
But yeah, he has a uniform today, which is shorts, a t-shirt, and like a short sleeve buttoned shirt over it.
Right.
That's his thing.
That's his style.
Yes.
Well, I don't know about in your world, but here, the accessories also were just as important, especially the backpack.
Oh,
yeah.
Every year we had to shop for the correct backpack. And then finally, my son, he settled on his backpack early on. He settled on a black JanSport in 6th grade. And I kid you not, he is still carrying that backpack to 3rd year medical school.
Still think you should be able to get some sponsorship from JanSport based on that.
right.
You know what? I tweeted them when Josh went back to school, or when he started his classes for this, this year, because he started back a month ago. I tweeted them, and I'm like, hey, and I had a photo and everything of the backpack. It's got like mustard stains on it and a broken zipper, and and they're like, oh, that's cool.
We'll see.
You're like, you didn't get it.
Put it on his cat's TikTok and get more attention.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I was like, I got to tweet this.
Yeah.
And no, they're like, cool.
I mean, that's a testimonial. Golly, that
I
lasted
know.
that long, and then it's also that a young person has enjoyed the same thing for that long.
You know what? You can make a commercial out of that, and you'll have everybody in tears. Every mom will be crying.
Absolutely, sunrise, sunset.
Totally.
Yeah, and then my daughter, it was just having the right look, having the right backpack look.
Yeah.
So I was constantly changing out backpacks.
Yeah,
I did get my son a backpack this year because he needed one for the past few years, honestly, and like he was using an old free about.com backpack that I had. Terry, you probably have one sitting around somewhere.
Yes.
He used that, and And I was perfectly willing to buy him one in the past, and he was like, "Oh, I don't know what I want. I'll find one on Amazon and let you know." And then, of course, never did. So this year we actually went shopping, and I said, "Let's get a backpack." So we got one from Vans.
Ah, okay.
Which is it's nice. It looks. I mean, I hope it'll hang in there pretty good. They had a selection, and they were having a sale, which was buy one get one. Like, so basically, he ended up getting a pair of shoes and a backpack, and the backpack was free. So
okay,
Oh, that's cool.
good shopping there, Mom.
yeah. And his Hufflepuff socks. Those were the main things that I bought him for back to school.
It's the accessories that really make the outfit.
Yes. I did see a whole thing on somebody that I follow on Instagram who's kind of an influencer who has like a 13 or 14-year-old daughter. And she realized that her daughter was like, no, you would never, ever, ever wear Birkenstocks without socks. Like, you don't show your feet. What? Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Like, and the mom was like, well, what about flip-flops? And because this is in California. And the girl was like, no, flip-flops are only for like the pool or the beach or whatever. When you're at school.
Did she just have nasty toes, this girl?
I mean, I don't think so. She said. And since then, I've been kind of like looking, and when I do see pictures of teenagers, they do wear like the Birkenstocks or Crocs or slide, like athletic slide kind of shoes.
Yeah.
Like
The
shower
athletic slide
shoes, basically.
are big here.
Yeah. But do they wear them with
people are too
socks?
old.
They wear them with socks.
Yeah, they wear them with socks.
Yeah. See? Socks.
But, I mean, Birkenstocks with socks gives me like a creepy youth minister vibe. I don't know.
Well, Nicole, you'll have to look around and tell us.
Yeah, give us a
whether that's happening.
update us.
Sounds good.
In your part of California.
Sounds good.
Keep an eye on it.
Yeah. Subject for another day. Socks with sandals, nay or nay? I obviously have strong opinions. What's the point of wearing sandals?
Yes. Well, this is a rich topic, but we are going to wrap it up and say that's it.
Our listeners have already
Yep.
skipped to their next podcast.
Oh, tune in
don't like
tomorrow,
talk about
please, for our entertainment-themed round 2, and later in the week to find out what we're complaining about, obsessing about, and recommending right now. We're always interested in what you have to say, so drop us a comment on our website, our Facebook page, or Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat.